Before he was Hollywood's highest paid actor, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was simply a man with a dream and the determination to turn every failure into a stepping stone. His rise to the top of the entertainment world wasn't overnight, nor was it effortless. It was built brick by brick through years of reinvention, relentless hard work, and almost unmatched ability to connect with people across the globe. His journey from a struggling football player to a wrestling icon and finally to a global movie star is one of the most remarkable stories in modern pop culture. In the early years, things didn't look promising. Dwayne had dreams of playing professional football, but those hopes faded after he was cut from the Canadian Football League. With just $7 in his pocket, no job, and no clear direction, he returned home bruised and unsure. But it was in that moment of uncertainty that he decided to step into the family business, professional wrestling. Following in the footsteps of his father and grandfather, he joined the WWE. At first, fans didn't embrace him. His initial character, Rocky Maivia, was booed in arenas across the country. But rather than break under the pressure, Dwayne transformed. He dropped a cheesy smile, found his own voice, and rebranded himself as The Rock, a charismatic, trash-talking powerhouse with undeniable charm. The Rock quickly became one of the biggest stars wrestling had ever seen. His catchphrases, confidence, and presence electrified crowds, and he dominated the WWE throughout the late 90s and early 2000s. But even at the height of his wrestling fame, Dwayne had bigger ambitions. He wanted to act, and not just as a muscle-bound action figure in the background. He wanted to lead. Hollywood, however, didn't immediately open its doors. Many doubted that a pro wrestler could carry films or transition into serious roles. But The Rock was ready to prove everyone wrong. His early film roles, like in The Scorpion King and Walking Tall, gave him a taste of what was possible. Still, it wasn't until years later, when he fully leaned into blockbuster action franchises like Fast and Furious and Jumanji, that he truly exploded at the box office. What set him apart wasn't just his physicality. It was his work ethic, his humility, and his understanding of what audiences wanted. He wasn't trying to be anyone else. He was being himself, strong, funny, warm, and always entertaining. Behind the scenes, Dwayne was building something even greater. He launched his own production company, became a master branding, and embraced social media in a way few celebrities had before. He gave fans direct access to his life, his workouts, his struggles, his family, and his successes. He turned every platform into a way to build trust and connection. People didn't just like watching The Rock. They believed in him. Eventually, the numbers started speaking louder than the critics. Movie after movie, his name brought in massive audiences. He became a box office guarantee, and studios took notice. He was cast in major roles, not just because of his physique or charm, but because he could carry a film across markets, across cultures, and across generations. And with that success came the money. Year after year, Forbes listed him as the highest paid actor in the world, earning tens of millions from each film, plus endorsement deals, business ventures, and more. But through it all, Dwayne Johnson never lost touch with where he came from. He often speaks about the hard times, the rejections, the doubts. He shares stories of eating canned tuna while chasing a dream or sleeping on a dirty mattress in a shared apartment. That authenticity is part of his magic. He doesn't present himself as untouchable. He presents himself as someone who fought for every inch of success and who wants others to know they can, too. His story isn't just about fame or wealth. It's about resilience. It's about how failure doesn't define you, but what you do after it does. And that's how Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson became not just Hollywood's highest paid actor, but one of his most respected and beloved figures.